Good morning, everyone. So, I am in Brooke with Refabbed, her creative circle, and learning how to make my business grow. And our challenge was that we get on and do a live and tell about our business and what our passion is and why we started our business. So that's what I'm doing. I have to show proof that I did this video. I have to tag Brooke in the video. And I tell you, the stuff that I have learned from her group has been so helpful and making my business, helping my business grow. So I just, want to get out there and tell my little story. It's actually been really a little long story. I've been crafting since 2018. And how I got started was I needed some downtime. I went to school later in life, became a registered nurse after my mom passed away, and decided to try hospice. So I started hospice in 2016. It was very challenging for me. Late in 2016. So when I started crafting, like at the end of 2017, actually. So, and I just made my business happen in 2018. So I needed an outlet. So I've seen videos and, Facebook Lives of watching Lori from Hardworking Mom do wreaths. So one day I decided I'm going to make my own wreath. I bought this huge wreath frame and made my own wreath, and then as I watched more and more, became more. But it was a great outlet just to relax because I was a new nurse. I had only been a nurse for a couple of years whenever I decided to go into hospice, and I had some really tough cases whenever I decided to do crafting. I had some very young people. I had one person that was as young as my son, and it was really hard. So just really hit me, and I just needed some time just to relax and escape from, worrying, and because I really care about my patients a lot. So anyway, I did that. Well, then I just made a bunch of wreaths, and I had a lot of assisted livings and a lot of elderly people, and so I took stuff and hung on their doors. I did that for free. I just gave stuff away, and then people are like, well, you should sell these. These are so cute. You did so good. Which, of course, now that I look at those, I'm like, oh my gosh, those are horrible. Because I have a friend that still has one of my very first wreaths. So anyway, I started selling them, and then people were buying them, and so then I joined Lori's group, Lori from Hardworking Mom, who doesn't have a coaching group anymore, but I joined her group, and through her I learned how to make my Etsy store. I learned how to do my YouTube channel, and I am monetized on YouTube, so I do make money on YouTube, so that's why all my stuff goes to YouTube. So that was a great thing that happened. I have a successful Etsy shop. I have over 3,000 sales on my one Etsy shop, and then I opened a second Etsy shop that I just put my wreaths on now, so I actually sell attachments now. But during that time, it was just a great outlet. I've done a lot of different things. COVID hit, that kind of changed things, because right after I started this, I got into a festival, and I made like $1,500 at one of my fall festivals, and then COVID hit and everything shut down. So everything kind of went south a little bit as far as, like I had this big sell, big things, and then everything kind of went down, So then I thought, well, I'll sell some supplies. So I tried to sell but mesh. My friend Amanda from Grammy's Craft Boutique, she sold ribbon, so I thought I would sell mesh, and we would just help, support each other. That way we weren't really in competition. But there were so many other people that were selling supplies, and it just didn't work out for me. So I ended up like destashing all of that and getting rid of all of that. And so then I decided to go into a new area of making attachments, and I still do my wreaths. I have another wreath that I'm going to be making probably Wednesday. I'm off on Wednesday. So, but during this whole time, I've switched jobs multiple times. I'm back in hospice. I went and worked on the floor for a while, but I'm back on hospice. I know that's my calling. I know God has put me there for a reason, and I feel like God has put me in this business for a reason as well. And that's why I'm in Brooke's group as well, because Brooke is a Christian woman, and she leads her group by faith, and that is where I want my business to go, because I want God in my business. I want God to direct me where He wants me to go, and I feel like that's the business that I should be in with coaching group, because she, I have to put in the work, but God's the one that's, supplying all the things, right? It's all through God, through the grace of God, that I'm able to even do this. My husband always said, I never even thought you could craft, how does this happen? Because I just wasn't crafty, and all of a sudden here I am doing all these things, right? So it is so different, from what I was doing. I mean, we've been married for 38 years, and then, since 2018, all of a sudden I start doing all these things. My house is filled up with wreaths and attachments and all these things. So I really enjoy this business. I enjoy the people in this business. You're never going to find a group of people that are more supportive of each other than what the crafting community is. And I found some really good friends at Brooks Retreat, and we're supporting each other. In fact, one of them just sent me a message and said, "Did you do your challenge yet? I want to watch it." So we're very supportive in helping each other dig deeper and dive into like the things that maybe we don't quite understand. There's some people that are younger than I am, so that they are a little more technological savvy than I am. So, but we make a good team, and we're actually going to another retreat in March. But this basement is my relaxation. I love to come down here and just sit and just create and get on a live and chat with you guys. I just appreciate all the support that I've gotten from everyone, and I want to build my Facebook community back up, as well as my YouTube community back up. But I can tell you that it's been a great fun time. I need to make some changes, in this. Things have changed with the company that I'm working with. As far as with hospice, I know that's what I'm supposed to do, but things have changed, and I need to create some income with my wreath making business, with my crafting business. So that's why I'm digging into to trainings that are in the portal, and all the things. So it can be done, and people are making money at this all the time, so I can too, right? God didn't put all this stuff out here for me to not be successful. So anyway, my name's Teresa. I don't think I even told you that. I'm with Wreath Addiction RN, and I have Wreath Addiction RN on Etsy, and Wreath Addiction RN with the number 2 on Etsy as well. And then on YouTube, I'm also on YouTube. So I really appreciate you guys taking the time to listen to my story and support me. I just appreciate you guys so much. I really don't know what else to say, but I can tell you that it's a great business, and I really enjoy doing what I do. So, all right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate you all. I am going to try and go live later just to get some stuff prepared for my wreath that I'm going to make. I'm off on Wednesday, so I will be working on that. What else was I going to tell you? And I want to make a headstone piece. So, and I've gotten a request for some flowers, so I need to look for that too. So anyway, thank you so much for supporting me. Again, Teresa with Wreath Addiction RN. I totally am so blessed by all of the support that I get. So thank you. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy your Saturday.